A lot of people are getting laid off right now, actually, and they're sitting at home and their teens are looking at them and they're looking at their teen and they're trying to figure out, okay, how do we bounce back from this? So there are 3 things to focus on, especially if you want a different life for your teenager, right? So there are 4 things to keep in mind. Well, there's 5 things to keep in mind. 1, the count method for your teen who is starting to blossom and they're right at the point where figuring out what they want to do in life, their calling, their God-given calling, is really something you want to foster and instruct them in, right? Train up a child in the way they should go, right? Instruct a child in the way they should go. Okay. So of course there's the count method, COUNT, community, opportunity, understanding, networking, and training. We always seem to get the training first. Training is at the end, after you understand who God built you to be. This is way more than an assessment, okay? It's what I did to build myself up, okay? So this is the exact same track that I used, okay? Because I really wanted to honor who God built me to be. So if you, as a parent, want your children to grow in their faith, okay? You want your children to grow in their faith, and you want to say, okay, God, I'm a steward of this child that you gave to me. This is your child. What do I do? This is what you do. So this is the first part. Community. Who do they say you are? And this is something your teenager has to do, okay? You cannot do this for your teenager. Who does the community say you are? That's how you're going to say your strengths. That's how you're going to see your strengths. So this actually also has biblical foundation. Joseph, his father, saw him having quite a lot of potential, gave him the coat of many colors. Potiphar saw his potential, made him the highest servant in his household, right? When everyone in his family, for Joseph, was beating him up, basically, right? And sometimes it takes someone else outside of yourself, outside of your teenager, more than you, outside of your teenager, to really speak into them and provide them a mirror. I know for me, I had really low self-esteem growing up for whatever reason, and I was really trying to make it in life, and I was away from home by myself, pretty much, right, in the country, in Tennessee, and I was just trying to feed myself. And I was at a pawn shop, and a CPA came in to do an audit, and he said, you're really detailed. You should consider being a CPA. So I went that route and had some learning. But anyway, God didn't stop there for me. There was a bit of a road for me, but that was really important to hear what a mentor that I looked up to was telling me, who he was telling me I am. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen it in myself. Okay, etc., etc. This is going to help you. This is going to help your teen unlock their career blueprint. The exact same thing that I used, right? I'm now a doctor. It's beautiful, okay? It's going to help them master their stress. It's going to help them master their strength. This is a stress buster toolkit coming, okay? They're going to reveal their career superpower here, okay? That's what I did. That's how I got here, okay? And then they're going to build their $1 million network, honey, which is what I did as well. And that never stops, okay? Even in prison, the guard perceived Joseph's leadership and made him supervisor, okay? So that is who we're modeling. That's one biblical example of who we're looking to for at least just the first component of the blueprint, okay? Even Pharaoh recognized Joseph's honor, right? Saying, who can we find that's like this man, okay? And it took him saying it in order to receive it, which is beautiful. Okay, even those people who don't favor your teen can give them feedback on who they are. For example, being at recess once and they were picking on me and I was trying to make peace when they were trying to fight, and they were like, oh, you are such a peacekeeper. And that stuck with me, right? That stuck with me. And so understanding it's not just the positive, but it can be the negative sometimes too that we keep and put in the capsule. It's also important to remember that Where there is no vision, my people fail, okay? So where are we getting this vision? We can get the vision from others, whether it's positive or negative. But where there is no vision cast, my people fall, okay? So 5 of the following. What are some comments that they've received in the past? 5 comments. How do people typically describe you? This is talking to your teen, okay? 5 of them. This might not be automatic, but it takes some time. This is a challenge. It's a challenge. And we condensed it. This is literally 120 pages, and I'm condensing it in like 3 hours. What strengths or talents do others regularly point out? 5 more of those, okay? Think about observations, compliments you've received in the past, okay, in different contexts, school, at work, at church, etc. 5 of those. That's going to take a good 15 minutes of reflection. And we always ask for the help of the Holy Spirit in this process, because that's what I did. I was just waiting for the Holy Spirit. I said, I have no idea. I'm just going to collect these things about myself. I'm going to wait for you, God. Okay, so you have to be sure to incorporate the Holy Spirit and prayer life here. Lastly, 5 more. Okay, 5 more. Sometimes others see gifts in us that we do not recognize in ourselves. Okay. That happened to me. That always happens to me with patients. They reflect to me what they're seeing. Okay. Right. So which feedback has surprised you the most? Okay. And so that's part 1 of community. Then we go on to part 2, which is career connection of the same one, the same community.